Hi, I'm Liz with Rebundance, and I'm here to help you create more and waste less. Today, I'll be doing that by teaching you how to make a reusable shopping bag out of reused pillowcases. You can do it with one pillowcase, or if you want to get the mix and match look, then you can use two, and you end up with two shopping bags. These are great because they fold into their own pocket, so you can slip it into your purse or your backpack and take it anywhere with you. This is a great beginner to intermediate sewing project. It's a lot of straight lines, but you do get to learn a few techniques like how to make a box corner so that you have a flat bottom, and also these nice X's over your straps that make them strong and durable and last a really long time. You can buy this as a kit on our website. There are two options. You can either buy one that comes with two upcycled pillowcases and a PDF with lots of diagrams and instructions, or if you want to upcycle your own pillowcases, you can just buy the PDF. Let's get started.
For this project, you'll need 1 or 2 pillowcases, thread, pins or clips, scissors, measuring tape, fabric marker, safety pin, rotary cutter, sewing machine, and iron. First, cut the body of the bag by cutting 16.5 inches from the bottom edge and set aside. On the leftover fabric, cut 8 inches from the cut edge. This will make an 8-inch wide loop. Turn the fabric 90 degrees, cut 7 inches from one edge and set aside. Take the remaining 8-inch wide fabric and cut it down the middle to 4 inches wide. This will give you 2 long strips for the straps. You can adjust the length to what you prefer, but I recommend between 24 to 26 inches. Take the fabric you set aside and open it. Square this piece to 7 by 7 inches for the pocket. Get the body piece you set aside. Mark and cut out 2.5 inch by 2.5 inch squares from the bottom corners. I prefer to use scissors here because it's easier to make a precise corner cut. If you are making mix and match bags, repeat this entire process on the other pillowcase. Now you're done with your cutting. Combine the body in one color and the straps and pocket in the contrasting color. Fold the strap pieces in half the long way with right sides together and pin or clip. Sew the long edge with a 1/4 inch seam. Sew forward and back at the start and end of each seam to lock it in place. Trim the thread and turn the strap right side out with a large safety pin or another turning device. I used a safety pin for simplicity since most people have one around. Attach the safety pin to one end and push it through to turn the fabric. Repeat the process for the other strap. Then iron both straps flat. Next, get the bag body and turn it wrong side out. You're going to fold down the top edge by a 1/4 inch. To do this, mark a 1/2 inch from the top all around and fold down the top edge to the mark. Next, we're going to fold down 1 inch. Mark 2 inches from the edge all around. Then fold to the mark and press down. Now we're going to place the straps. On the fold you just made, measure 4.5 inches in from the outer left edge and make a mark. Repeat from the right edge. Flip it over and repeat on the back. You will have 2 marks on each side, 4.5 inches in from the outer edge. At the first mark, place the end of one of the straps under the 1-inch fold with the seam facing the middle. Fold the strap up towards the top. Pin in place. Take the other end of the same strap and place it under the fold at the next mark on the same side. Fold the strap up and pin in place. Be careful not to twist the strap. The strap seam should remain facing towards the middle to ensure it isn't twisted. Repeat on the opposite side with the second strap. Pin along the rest of the top edge of the 1-inch fold to hold it in place. Because this is a wide fold, I like to use pins instead of clips. Pins work better for holding the layers of fold and strap together than the clips do. Place the fabric on the sewing machine with the wrong side facing up and the bag opening to the right. Start sewing on the left-hand side of the fold within 1/8 inch seam allowance. Sew a straight line all the way along the edge to make a full circle. This will secure the bottom fold of the strap in place. Make sure to stitch backwards at the end to secure your stitches. Next, sew the right-hand edge of the fold with an 1/8 inch seam allowance. When you come to a strap, you will create an X to hold it in place. It's helpful to look at the diagram in the PDF to get the steps in order. First, keep sewing straight along the top and across the strap and stop 1/8 inch from the strap edge. Leave the needle down and raise the presser foot each time you turn. Turn your piece to sew a diagonal to the opposite corner, stopping 1/8 inch from the edge. Turn and sew along the strap edge to the corner, stopping 1/8 inch. Turn and sew diagonally to the opposite corner, stopping 1/8 inch from the edge again. Turn and sew along the last edge to the corner. You should be back at the top seam and can continue along the top until you come to another strap. Repeat the X pattern for each strap and finish sewing along the top edge to the end. Great work! Taking time to sew the X makes the bag more durable. Now we're going to make the bottom of the bag. To make it strong, I selected an overlock style stitch, but you can also use a zigzag or a straight stitch. Keep the body wrong side out. Take the cutout square and pull open the corners so that the bottom and side edge are lined up, and it creates a straight line. Pin or clip along the raw edge. Sew a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Repeat on the other side. Place the pocket square wrong side up and make 1/4 inch fold. Mark 1/2 inch around the square, then fold and press each side. Then fold the edge over again and press. This will make about a 3/8 inch edge. Do this on all 4 sides. To make the top of the pocket, sew one of the press sides with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Next, we will place the pocket in the middle of the bag. Find the middle of your pocket by folding it in half and making a mark. Using the straps as a guide, measure the halfway point between the straps. I'm using a wide ruler here because it helps keep the top of the pocket parallel to the top edge of the bag. Match the middle of the pocket to the middle of the straps. Once the pocket is where you want it, pin it in place. You can put the pocket on either the inside or the outside of the bag. And if you have extra fabric, you can add a pocket to the other side as well. Sew the side, bottom, and other side of the pocket down onto the bag with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. It's finished. Great work. Now you can fold or scrunch up your bag into its pocket and toss it into your backpack, purse, or car to keep with you on the go. Thanks for upcycling with me. I hope you enjoy your new bags and keep coming back for more tutorials on how to create more and waste less with Rebundance. Enjoy!